Welcome back to the Wildest Ride podcast. On this episode, we are going to discuss all the things unveiled at IAAPA this year. I am your host, Brian California, and with me, as always, Big Texas.
Hey, howdy, hey, what's going on?
Caught you a little off guard there, huh?
I was messing with some stuff.
Wow. Don't mind the deeper voices. No, we did not just hit puberty. We're a little under the weather. Both of us are a little under the weather, so just deal with it, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, IAAPA, man. We're gonna be talking IAAPA. This is gonna be fun. But how's
exciting?
How's everything aside from being ill?
Just being ill.
Just being ill.
Trying to get better. You know, we're still in the process of moving, so got a lot of that to do for this week, and hopefully hit the parks up soon.
Yeah. We attempted to hit the parks up this weekend. We went to downtown Disney, realized how crowded it was, and we're like, yeah, we're not doing this. We're not. This is like just a massive amount of people were at the parks this weekend. It was wild.
Yeah, we went to Disney Springs, and it was busy, but I'm used to busy. Sometimes I like to say I like to flourish in the chaos, but I don't like to the point where I have to do a virtual queue. I'm like, no, I'm good with that.
See, I can probably deal with it in Disney World, but at Disneyland, the paths are so tight, man, that it's just not fun. It becomes more of a hassle. My buddy actually took his daughter on Saturday, and he was just like telling me about how crowded it was, and he's like, I don't remember it ever being this crowded. And I'm like, yeah, just you don't go during the holidays, man. It's just something you don't do. You know, he's not an AP holder or a Magic Key holder. He literally just got a day ticket for that, and he was pretty much complaining about how it was. I'm like, yeah, imagine all these people that are paying $300 for a park hopper, and they're just like, this is what I'm paying for. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's the biggest advice I give anybody. Don't go to the parks during the holidays.
It's like anybody paying peak season prices, realize what you're doing. You're paying peak season prices, meaning you're going to go when there's a lot more people there.
And then you're not going to ride anything.
No. Yeah, he told me that they rode Little Mermaid a couple times for his daughter, and that was about pretty much it. So, yeah.
Tragic.
Yeah.
Did he at least get on Mr. Toad's wild ride?
He did not. I can confirm he did not.
It's the best ride at Disneyland.
It's a very hot take.
Dude, don't disrespect Mr. Toad.
I like Mr. Toad. He's a cool dude. Cool dude, man. Not as great as Mr. Yeti, dude.
I hate that ride.
It's okay, dude. Most people do. That's what I've noticed. Most people who ride it for the first time are like, what the hell did I just get on? But, all right, well, you want to jump into IAAPA?
Yeah. Real quick, did you see the thing at the Frozen Land, the animatronic of Olaf?
I did not.
Oh my god, this thing looks so goat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like they're gonna have him like basically life size walking around the Frozen Land. He looks awesome.
Whoa. Okay, I gotta take a look at that. I didn't get to see that. Disclaimer: none of us went to IAAPA, so just understand that we're just going based off what we saw on the internets. You know,
maybe next year.
Who knows? Maybe next year. Yeah,
at least for me, I'm gonna try to go. We need to pop up these likes, these subscriptions, so I can actually apply.
Yeah, I did it. I mean, if I lived in Orlando, I would have been trying to go, you know. But I've known about IAAPA since, I don't know, 2010. So, like, it's a thing that's, like, my background in amusement parks is, like, I was more of a roller coaster enthusiast before. and then I started appreciating the amusement park or the theme park part of it a little more. But like my obsession with them started with coasters, so that IAAPA was a big deal every year for me. Like it was like, oh, what are they unveiling this year? You know, it was definitely more of an industry trade show than it was like a fan expo. It's turned really more into a fan expo than it is like an industry heads going and cutting deals on the floor now. I don't think that happens anymore. That was like stuff that used to happen where like Magic Mountain would show up and Intamin would be there and the head of Intamin would cut a deal with like the president of Magic Mountain, like right on the floor. They don't do that anymore. But just because there's so many influencers and people who are just fans around now. But before it was just really more of an industry thing. So, but, you know, obviously they're pumping.
Would you say IAAPA was probably bigger for like the mom and pop like amusement parks?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's like basically Intamin and B&M, all these big major manufacturers, they don't need, you know, it's not like they really need the publicity. Like that stuff is they people know who they are. So major theme parks already work with them. It's the smaller parks that go there and like, hey, what do you have, you know, in your cheaper realm of things that you guys are building or coming up with, and that's kind of what that's kind of what gets talked about there. Yeah, so like the major theme parks, I don't think they really. I mean, I'm sure they have a presence there, but it's not like what it used to be, where it's like this is how you found out what was coming out. That, you know, nowadays it's basically for like Troy's Funland in Iowa, you know, stuff like that.
I mean, Universal had the vehicle there for Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, but that's Mock Rides doing their thing, or Intamin doing their thing. Like that's them unveiling the car. That's not really Universal doing that. That's the manufacturer doing that. So, but yeah, so got a couple things we could, bullet points we could talk about. The first thing I want to talk about is the first thing I saw a video on, and it looks really cool because I didn't realize what it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a trackless dark ride, but I guess it's like a suspended dark ride, which is Sequest Sequest Legends of the Deep going to SeaWorld Orlando. Did you see this thing?
Yeah, I saw it.
Looks pretty cool, man. Like I'm excited for SeaWorld Orlando to get like a dark ride, you know, because they had it was the Penguin one that just didn't work out for them. They took out like within the first couple of years of them having it.
I thought it was still there.
I don't know. It could be still there, but I heard it's really bad.
Yeah, I heard mixed things, but I haven't been to SeaWorld since 2020.
Oh, yeah.
I am due a visit to SeaWorld.
Yeah, me and Sophie went last year, 2024, while we were there in Orlando. Took a visit. It was. I mean, it's kind of what I pictured that park being. You know, I knew the layout of that park already because of so many videos I've seen of it. But that was my first time there, and I mean, it's a good park, but it's very coaster heavy, and then having a dark ride to kind of break that up, you know, is going to be pretty exciting.
Oh yeah, I feel like anytime you can add a dark ride, it's much needed for any theme park. So I'm all for it.
I'm hoping something like this eventually comes to San Diego, because I have a pass to SeaWorld, and I probably should cancel it, but we rarely go now because. I mean, when we get there, there's only 5 coasters. There's no dark ride, so you're just going for the exhibits. Like, I don't want to drive 2 hours for just, you know, a walrus, you know? Like, just to go see a walrus. Like,
you don't want to dap up the walrus?
I love the walrus, man. I think that's my wife's favorite animal, but man.
Man.
Hey, he comes rubbing up on that glass. He's like, hello, I'm the walrus. But yeah, this looks good. I'm excited for this. The vehicle looks really cool. It looks like a 2-person vehicle, which capacity could be kind of an issue there, but Hey man, anytime they're adding dark rides, I'm all for it. Let's move over to Night Flight Expedition, the new water coaster thingy majiggy going into Dollywood. This is probably the most exciting one for me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This
This
thing
is a
looks
ride that's gonna probably bring me out to Dollywood at some point this year. I said we need to go to Dollywood.
yeah, this thing looks badass, man. And I was kind of noticing the vehicle. Those seats look pretty big, man. They might be big guy friendly there.
Probably. I mean, they sell a whole bunch of fatty snacks over at Dollywood. So I imagine it has to be big guy friendly.
Oh, I would hope so. You know, it's like if I'm eating that much cinnamon bread, like I better be able to fit on your marquee attractions.
Dude, I think Dollywood's probably my the most anticipated theme park that I haven't been to yet. That and Hershey's Park. And I think I would rather do Dollywood more.
Yeah, I think so. Dollywood's probably. I think maybe for me, Silver Dollar City, then Dollywood. But
They're owned by the same people. It's
they're
the
literally
same thing.
Hershin. Yeah, they're owned by Hershin, so it really doesn't matter. I think they're gonna have the same type of feel to it. But I think more. I like the rides look more appealing to me at like Time Traveler looks really crazy, so I really want to do that at Silver Dollar City. But yeah, no, Dollywood's definitely in the top echelon of places I really need to get to.
Yeah, I heard they do the holidays very well over there.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's kind of their that's really like that's their bag. That's what they do. That's no, I don't think anybody does them better.
Yeah, I definitely that ride that looks pretty sick with the water coaster.
Oh yeah, it should be like e-ticket in top like this is gonna be talked about for a little while because they built one I think in France and apparently from all I hear it's the things it does is pretty amazing. So I could only imagine what it would do up in the Smoky Mountains.
Could we see something like that potentially go to Universal with Legend of Zelda?
That'd be cool. Or Legend of or what is it? The Creature of the Black Lagoon. Something like that. Imagine an animatronic popping up at you, and then you gotta like skirt. You gotta do like a drift on in water to get away from it, dude. That'd be sick,
Or hey man, we could just retry Jaws.
dude. The first thing I thought of was like Jaws with this ride system would be so sick. Yeah, that would be cool. Or Fast and the Furious water something.
Calm down.
It's like when Donna Toretto gets a boat. It's like there we go. That's the whole storyline.
All right, calm down. Calm
Yeah.
down.
All right. Well, let's move on. They Six Flags Over Texas will B&M unveiled Tormenta. It's a new B&M coaster for Six Flags Over Texas. I haven't seen a POV of this ride or like a rendering of this ride. I just saw the vehicle. Should be fun. I mean, it's B&M. They make really good rides, so I think, especially for a park like Six Flags Over Texas, which I don't know. The last thing they got was what their RMC. So oh no, they got Aquaman, but either way, this should be this is a much needed coaster going into Six Flags Over Texas. It's a good park, you know.
Yeah, that's one of the parks that I've been to growing up.
Yeah, even though you can see the worst stadium in all the NFL from
Hey,
there.
hey, you put some respect on us.
Cry Eagles, cry, baby.
We still them boys.
Hey man, I just want to thank you for giving us first place in the NFC, all of the NFC. Thank you, appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, working together, baby, working together. Yeah, I mean, like that park is something that's got a lot of old classics on there. You know, there are a
Isn't
lot.
it the original Six Flags?
It's the original Six Flags. So actually, a little bit of story time. This was built off the kind of the idea of Disneyland. And obviously, nothing like Disneyland, but this was built with the idea that hey, if a theme park is working out in California, you know, we can build a theme park here in Dallas. So that's pretty much how it came about. Was I mean, this is like I think it was built in like 1960, something like that. So it's a very old park. It's been there forever. They have the original log flume. They have the original mine train. Like they have a lot of really classic rides that are historic in their own way. So it's a park that like I'm glad it's getting some love because there was rumors there for a little while that they were thinking of selling that land, very similar to Astroworld, but that's gone away. That's completely gone away. So I'm excited for that park.
Okay. To me,
Yeah.
I think it's. I don't want to say it's the crown jewel, but if it's your first one, you gotta try everything in your power to keep it around.
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't know if the company really like Six Flags doesn't seem like a company that really gives a crap about legacy. So like, which is kind of sad in a way. Like, so them, you know, trying to really spruce up that park. It can only, all
I
right,
mean,
cool.
they put in a new coaster in it,
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. I wish they
dude.
would lean into it being the first Six Flags park a little more. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
let's just buy the park.
Oh yeah, I can. Dude, at this point, I'm just trying to buy a meal. Just trying to, just trying to survive out here.
Let's just buy the park, bro. And
Let's do it.
we're gonna rename it to Texas Land.
Oh boy. All right. All right. Yeah, let's Texas land, huh?
Ah, dude, it's gonna be awesome. Everybody from Texas with the 10-gallon hats gonna come through. Yeehaw!
We're gonna have a ride called the Tony Romo.
you, you talk about the steakhouse, Tony Ramos?
No, we're getting the Tony Romo where you have to hold on to a football while being tackled and by your own guy.
Dude, put some respect on him. He didn't have good old lines in his tenure with the Cowboys.
You're gonna have to keep running into your own person and hold on to that football.
Dude, that's Mark Sanchez.
That's true. That
He's
was a
a
butt fumble.
he's a product of USC.
He is a product of UFC, but he also got cursed by being a Jet. So dude. Mark Sanchez took the Jets to the playoffs, beat the Patriots with Tom Brady. So you put some respect on that man's name.
Last time I checked, we are not an NFL podcast. We are a theme park podcast.
When you start disrespecting my boys, we become whatever podcast we need to become.
You disrespected my boy first.
True. So moving on, there's a Raptor single rail coaster going to Family Kingdom Amusement Park, which
Oh, that's over in Myrtle Beach, right?
yeah. Have you ever been on a Raptor single rail coaster?
I don't think so.
Oh boy, those things. There's one at Fiesta, Texas that they built a few years ago. Wonder Woman, whatever it's called, Wonder Woman.
Okay, yeah. I lied. I had been on that.
These things are wild, bro.
Well, was it fun?
Bro, wasn't fun. Those things
Wasn't
are
fun.
wild, bro. Those things are so fun. They might be the wildest rides aside from this podcast. You know, like in existence. They're pretty crazy. They just built one at Magic Mountain, like a bigger scale one, so it's more drawn out. It's less aggressive, but it's more drawn out. Still same thing though. Like it whips you out of your seat. Like it honestly, if you go on that thing more than 3-4 times, you start getting the bruises from the straps on like on your shoulders. It's pretty crazy.
When's the last time you've been to Magic Mountain?
A couple years ago. I don't go anymore because it's such a hassle to get there, and there's nothing like maybe Fright Fest will draw me there next year because they keep putting IP houses in. So, but like every time I see a POV of the IP house, it's literally like not great. So,
Yeah, I heard the Fright Fests are not that good.
no, Magic Mountains is okay. People they say that's the best Fright Fest that Six Flags puts out, but that's like saying this guy makes the best bologna sandwich. Really, okay, cool. you know. Anyway, all right. So Raptor single rail. You've never been on. Oh, you have been on one. You don't like them. I think they're fantastic. So that should be fun for that area of the country getting that. There's not that many. I think there's 5 or 4 in the country. So adding that to that part of the country should be cool. I wrote this down. I don't know what this is though. I'm hoping that you do, or else there's going to be a very short talk about this. The Wingsy, an accessibility friendly ride from Zamperla going to Morgan's Wonderland. I'm very curious on this because accessibility friendly ride. What is obviously that's for people with disabilities. So I'm wondering what this is, and I kind of want to look it up really quick. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So it's like the swings combined with that ride, like the chair swings, but like you can put a wheelchair on it and then like lock it into place, and you can so people that with accessibility issues can get on that ride. It's pretty cool.
I think it's cool that today that we could do more inclusion with people with disability and stuff like that, so everybody can have their chance to ride a ride. Because it's really cool when you can do stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put I'll put a POV of it. Well, she's already seeing this, but I'll put a POV of this up right now so you guys can watch it as we're talking about it. So it's pretty cool. I like this idea. I think they should do that. Be able to do stuff like this for people with disabilities. All right, moving on. Hexapot, a dark ride from SimTech Systems. So it's like a combination of the ride system from the Harry Potter ride and Dark Universe, whatever it's called. What's that one called? Monsters Unchained.
Monsters Unchained, yeah.
So think that ride system with combined with the ride system from the new Harry Potter ride. Whatever the Ministry of Magic one, whatever it's called, Ministry of Defense or whatever. So think
Ministry
those
of Magic.
Ministry of Magic. Think of those two combined. That's what this is. And I'll put a POV on it right now. It's a concept. This isn't anything that's been built yet, but it is a concept, and it looks really cool. Actually, it looks like something that Disney or Universal could really bite into. So that looks pretty exciting. It's looks like they could do a lot with that.
Did you see that thing I sent you about the? It looked like almost like a test track Indiana Jones vehicle, but it almost looked like I would say this would be good for like a Back to the Future attraction.
Yes, that's on the list.
Okay,
we'll talk about it now because it's actually the next one after. So yeah, dude, that thing looks wild. That I don't even know who's making that.
Is it Intamin?
It is Intamin. So Intamin's making this like new concept where you could. I think it's like 3 cars at one time, right? Like they can be kind of going at the same time. Looks very. It looks like you're going through a track similar to what you would Indiana Jones Adventure, but you're like, it's kind of like it looks like Test Track and that put together. And then they're gonna have different style cars, whatever one you need for that theming. I mean, yeah, that'd be perfect for like a Back to the Future or like Fast and the Furious. That would probably work out really well with that too.
The world is our oyster. We can do anything now.
Mad Max, we could do Mad Max with that. That'd be fun.
Go ahead. Universal needs to go ahead and open up this fourth theme park. Let's go.
Yeah, there's a lot of concepts that came out here in IAAPA this year that are really perfect for a lot of what we've been daydreaming of like IPs. So like, who knows, man? Who knows where we go?
Yeah.
And then what else did I have here? So they have a Sally Dark Rides announced a new dark ride including Phantom Theater opening.
I saw that for Kings Island.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
It looks pretty sweet. And then so there's two of these ride systems are going in. So one's Phantom Theater opening Nightmares at Kings Island, and Guardians of the Hidden Chamber at Doha Quest, which I have no idea where Doha Quest is. So
sounds very international.
It sounds very Dubai, but I'm not gonna make that assumption. I don't know where Doha Quest is, but they're getting that new they're getting a new dark ride from Sally Dark Rides, which Sally Dark Rides does really good stuff. So they're the originators of the shooting ride. So the shooting attractions, like think Scooby Doo Boo Blasters, like they're the ones that did that. So they've been around for a while. They know what they're doing. Yeah. And then human claw machines. They have these at Dave and Buster's now. It's like the little human claw machines you can get onto. And I wrote this down for a reason. I watched a kid do it at Dave and Buster's, and I was like, this is so stupid. Like, why is this a thing? Like you're literally strapped onto a thing and you grab whatever prize you want to grab. And you're basically just paying to grab a teddy bear while restrained on a Mission Impossible style restraint. It's like, okay, that's cool, whatever. But it's like, I don't know. I just think this is like one of the dumbest things that I've ever seen like put in. I'm like, nah.
Did you see the stuff from Mr. Beastland?
I did not. I was like,
you're not missing much.
Yeah, I was like, I saw a bunch of inflatables and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, man.
It bothered me. It was like, oh, this is a theme park. You know what I mean? And I'm like, this is not a theme park. I don't like that. It's a carnival. Call it what it is. It's a carnival. Yeah. Carnival is a 4-week tour thing. This is not a theme park. That's a carnival.
This might be one of the weakest money grabs I've ever seen in my entire life. And by weakest, I don't mean like, it looks like it would be fun if you were just to go there, and if it was something.
It doesn't even look fun. I wouldn't spend my money on it.
If it was something,
even though it's like $60, I wouldn't spend my money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if it was something that was like at your local like park, and they decided to do it, and it was like, oh yeah, $25. Have at it for a couple hours. I'd be like, oh, that's fun for a kid, somebody with energy. Like $60, and no, like there's no shot. Where was it, in Dubai, right?
No, it was in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Oh, pretty much. Okay, so it's the same thing, pretty much.
Didn't they have a presence of what the new Six Flags theme park that's going to Dubai at IAAPA?
I didn't write that down, but if you know, talk about it.
I was asking you.
I mean, I've seen stuff on it. I didn't see what they had at IAAPA for it, but I know that theme park is it's getting there. It's pretty close.
Isn't it opening up on New Year's Eve?
Yeah, like it's getting there. Like it's kind of wild because you look at these POVs and it's nothing but like sand and like it looks like they're just building a theme park in the middle of a desert and not putting any theming into it. They're just plopping rides in like the middle of the desert. It's kind of weird.
Well, that's Six Flags for you.
Yeah, but you would think with Dubai money or with Abu Dhabi
Listen,
money.
all they gotta do is make a dope coaster so people will go. That's all I want from Six Flags.
Yeah, but you
When
know,
I go to
like
Six Flags, Cedar Point, I know they're not into the immersive business. That's okay. Leave that to the professionals. Just make me a dope ride.
yeah, well, they're making the dopest ride apparently. Falcon's Fury or Flight or whatever it's called. It's going to be the world's tallest, fastest, longest. It's going to
Well, it's
taking
not
all the
Falcon's
records.
Fury because that's at Busch Gardens.
Okay, well, it's taking all the records. So no, like King Nakal, eat your heart out. Oh wait, it's gone. Whatever the tallest coaster in the world is now, eat your heart out. You lose that title. Whatever. The one at Ferrari World there. Why can't I think of its name? Whatever, the one that goes 140 miles an hour. Eat your heart out. You're now second. Like, there's just the world's longest one in Japan. Eat your heart out. You're second now. Like, Brock Lesnar of coasters just entered the chat. So that's basically.
So actually, my wife has some interest in going to Saudi Arabia because I was like, dude, eventually the pipe dream is to go. I would like to go to over there. If I'm gonna go, it's gonna be a one and done thing. But I want to go when Disney opens up and just hit up everything while I'm there. You know. And she was like, "Oh, so we go?" And I was like, "We? You
Yeah.
mean Brian and I?"
Yeah, I mean, I'm honest. I don't think my wife has any interest in going to Saudi Arabia.
Oh, I
So,
think mine does.
well, I'm fine third wheeling. I don't really care. So I don't. I'm just Saudi. I mean, Dubai and Saudi Arabia just they have so much in terms of theme parks over there that it's almost you almost have to do it. You know, there's Warner Brothers and there's just so many theme parks out there. Indoor ones, like outdoor ones. There's the fastest roller coasters out there. Now they're going to build
I
this.
would want to do Ferrari Land, SeaWorld, and I would go to Six Flags if it's not that far.
Right. You
And
have to do one.
obviously, would want to do Disney.
Yeah, but you would have to do Warner Brothers as well because it's.
I don't have to do Warner Brothers.
Trust me. Have you seen anything on it?
I have. Yeah, I have, and I have rights.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll do it, and then I'll tell you how it goes. But anyway, yeah, so those are all the bullet points I wrote down for IAAPA. I think talking about going to IAAPA is something that we really, really want to do. Over the years, it's something that I've every year been like, oh my god, like salivating at the opera, like wanting to be there so bad because it just seems like something that I would enjoy. I'm very nerdy about how ride systems work and how manufacturers come up with concepts and things like that, and being able to talk to somebody about it and getting more information on this ride and this why did they come up with this vehicle like this, why is this restraint like this. That would be a dream of mine to be there. Also free food.
Who also built the Fast and Furious roller coaster that's going to Hollywood?
Intamin.
Okay, so that was there as well. I do know they made an announcement about that comedian. I don't know his last name, but apparently Nate Land is supposed to be a thing that's going to Tennessee. I believe it when I see it. But
yeah, he has a podcast, a theme park podcast, and I listened to it, and yeah, it was all right. You know,
but I'm all for. I feel like when's the last time we had a new theme park that's not Universal Disney? Like, we come to the United States.
The one in OA, the one in Alabama, which I
There was
mean,
a theme park in Alabama.
yeah, right there by what is it? What's that beach city up in Florida?
Not Daytona.
The one that's up
Uh,
in the handle.
Panama City.
Panama. I think it's Panama City. Yeah. So there's that it's probably a couple miles away from there, but it's technically in Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah. They have like 4 roller coasters and water parks.
Oh.
I've seen POVs of that place abandoned. Pretty much, it's open and it's just like workers standing in their stations waiting for somebody to show up to actually go to that park. It's like 6-7 years old now. A lot of people did not give it more than 2-3 years to like open up or to like stay open. Apparently, the water park does pretty well, so that's what's keeping it afloat. Also, we have the one in Iowa that opened up, which was
Okay, I heard of that one.
yeah, so Adventure, whatever it's called. That one opened up. Apparently, it's doing okay, but I don't know. Every time I see a POV of that, it looks empty. So
But I
I
just
don't know.
feel like, man, like okay, that's not an attractive spot to want to go to a theme park.
Yeah,
Like I feel like they need to build like okay, so like Nashville, for example, that is an attractive spot. So I do hope
yeah,
something like this does happen. Or like Houston. Houston's a big city.
yeah,
You know, we haven't had Astroworld in like over probably close to 25 years. Like
yeah.
we Houston desperately needs a theme park.
Like a major, yeah. They need a major attraction like that. I think would be like a tourist attraction would be really really cool.
All
So
right,
a theme
Mr.
park would work.
Beast, I'm hollering at you. Let me talk to you.
No, no.
No. Let's talk to Mr. Beast. Now, what you did in Saudi Arabia, we don't want none of that. But you do got the name, you do got the market. Team up with somebody, you know. Team up with Dolly. Come to Houston. Build us something nice.
Call it Travis Scott World.
We're not talking about that.
I mean that wasn't that concert done in the old
It was called Astroworld, and it ended very poorly.
no, I know that, but it was done on the land of the actual old Astroworld.
Oh, I'm not sure about. I'm not totally sure about that.
Yeah, because that's parking lot now. The old
Yeah,
Astroworld for RF, what is it, RFK or whatever that stadium's called, or whatever.
I don't even think it's parking lot for that, but it's a parking lot.
Yeah, well, apparently it's overflow parking lot for when they do the rodeo because that's the biggest thing they do there.
Yeah,
So, but anyway,
dude, we had so many things that were supposed to come to Texas. We were supposed to have 2 theme parks. I forget the names of them. But I was like in high school, I was following along with it. I was like, oh, this is gonna happen. Like one was supposed to be
yeah,
like a Earth type theme park. Like 4 different like regions that like comprise of Earth, and then another one was gonna be like a Texas theme park, and
okay.
none of them got off the ground.
Maybe you guys can have like a trash can theme park.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. I'm looking for a new co-host.
Oh man, dude, I think Houston's overdue for one. There's a few, honestly. There's a couple big cities that really, really need one.
But like Houston could support a theme park for the seasons and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Or
out,
or
out
or
New Orleans really
or
needs one too.
Bucky's.
Bucky's Land, there it is.
Hell yeah.
That would be cool. I think New Orleans is the other city, since they lost hers with Katrina. Yeah, so those are kind of the regions that would probably need a theme park. But
I think New Orleans because I know they're talking. I don't know if there's been talk, but Pelicans are not really drawing well when it comes to selling tickets. I think the Saints will always be fine there, but there was a moment when the Saints were going to be fine there. I
Yeah,
think just the city just fully embraced them when they with Hurricane Katrina, especially when they won the Super Bowl. So
yeah,
I feel like the Saints are good there for for a while, but New Orleans infrastructure is not very good. And not to say that like in the next 50 years something like that could ever happen, but it's just you gotta think about that kind of stuff, you know?
yeah. I mean,
And
I that might be still a cause and effect from Katrina. I think some of that stuff. A lot of people really lost faith in that city when that happened, in terms of like how they were let down, especially lower income families, which unfortunate that they would lose their houses and things like that. And a lot of people lost their lives, and it's just a really sad situation. But I know that park drew well. That park did pretty well for being in that region. And I think a lot of middle to lower class families, which is kind of what New Orleans is, they tend to do well in those areas. Like I'm talking about like Six Flags
so
parks.
okay, another city that probably would do well for a theme park. It's growing crazy. Austin
Yeah, well, yeah, Austin, yeah, Austin, San Antonio has two, but how far is Austin from San Antonio?
an hour.
So I mean, you just basically go to San Antonio. You know
It's
what I mean?
basically the same thing with Orlando to Tampa.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I could see Austin getting a theme park, but I mean, is that clientele a theme park clientele? You know what I mean?
I think so because a lot of people from California are moving to Austin.
Very true. I know Frisco. Obviously, they're getting the Universal Kid Park.
That doesn't count. That's an outlier. That
Still a thing in amusement and theme parks that has you have to
are
take into
not
account.
they're geared towards young kids.
I understand that. I get that, but it's still something. It's like building a Legoland somewhere. You still got to count it. You still got to, it's a thing.
Yeah.
But did you have anything else on IAPA that you wanted to talk about that you saw?
No, I think IAP is a very cool idea. I wish they would do it almost to the point like I think this is a time that Universal really could shine, like almost like how with like D23. Like if you have any type of big of announcements and stuff like that, I think that'd be kind of cool to mix with IAPA because they already do the Orlando Informer meetup, and they have that they're allowing Intimate to bring the vehicles and stuff like that. I think that could be a big showcase for like the Universals, the
Yeah.
Sea Worlds and stuff like that to show what you got in your pipeline for the future and stuff like that. You know, because I think people want to see that type of stuff than just reading about it, and it would add more hype. You know,
So
that's a way I think that you could catch up to like to basically the Disney because everybody likes the whole the you go to work. Oh, did you hear what Universal's doing? And it causes good conversation and stuff like that. So
I
that's
did want.
something I think that they could tie into iApple, like how other like how DC and Marvel goes to San Diego Comic
Hmm.
Con, Paramount, how they do Hall H. I would like to see that more maybe for IAPA. And now that gets IAPA to be a little bit more of a hot ticket,
Right.
you know, and you can now people ask, oh, what is Universal going to announce this year and stuff like that.
So I did want to talk about really quick about. So my buddy went. Was it 23? I think it was 23. He went to IAPA. He got invited by a friend to go who had a media pass. I'm not going to say their name. What he did say is, if you're not there, you got to realize that people are there to sell things. They're not there just. This isn't a county fair going up. And there's a lot of misconception about that. It's like, oh, it's you can go and ride all the rides and eat all the food and blah blah blah. Yes, you can do that. You can go ride some rides. You can go eat some food. but that's not what it's there for. It's there to sell products. If you are a normal person in media, they'll talk to you. If you are a person looking to buy things, they'll talk to you. You got to understand that a lot of these people don't want to talk to just a person who's there to kind of hang out. Like, he complained about this, about it. Like, a lot of people who were just there just to hang out would go up and bug these people who are trying to sell a product. Don't do that. Don't go up and waste people's time who are literally there. I mean, if you want to find out information about a ride, that's all good. But don't sit there and pester these people about, like, oh, where's this going and blah, 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 blah. You're asking a million questions when you have no value to them in terms of them trying to sell their product. I get that, it sounds kind of mean saying it that way, but it's like, dude, these people are there to do a job. So like, if you do go to IAAPA, you gotta remember that you're there for information, and you're not really there to. It's not meant to be there to go have a day out. Go have a day out at the county fair. Like, this is literally.
It's an expo.
It's an expo, yeah.
Well, saying with it being an expo, the big hitters should come out and do presentations of what they got planned. And in a way, they are. That's what they're doing. But I'm saying, like, wouldn't it be cool, like, just to do it, like I guess, like, on a bigger scale, like how Disney does it at the Honda Center.
Yeah.
You sit down, like, hey, man, this is what we got going for 2026, 2027, 2028.
Yeah.
You could do that for Six Flags, for Cedar Fair, for Universal, for Dollywood, Hershey's, and even the international parks.
Yeah. I mean,
I think that's, you want to create buzz. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's a good way. That's the biggest theme park expo in the world. Team up with that. Figure out how can we get that going. How can we kind of make this like the San Diego Comic-Con of this?
And to be fair, it really is already, and it's the biggest trade show in the amusement park industry. It's by far there's nothing else. It's like there's other smaller shows, but nothing like this. Is where they unveil everything. This is the San Diego Comic-Con and even San Diego Comic-Con is kind of losing its luster a little bit. Like, New York Comic-Con takes a little bit. Like,
oh no, dude! San Diego Comic-Con has not lost its luster, bro.
In terms of announcements, like, a lot of people, that used to be the place where all the panels would, like, announce everything. It's not as much as it used to be. It's not like what it used to be.
Well, that's because Disney decided, well, why do somebody else's thing when we could do our own?
Well, that's what I mean.
Disney still will do San Diego Comic-Con. I think the reason why they didn't do San Diego Comic-Con this year was because of them pushing back Doomsday. But I think if Doomsday was in that window for them to show something, they would have been there.
Right. Yeah, but it's the same thing with IAAPA. Disney doesn't have the biggest presence at IAAPA because why? They're going to do their own thing.
Yeah.
And
that's what I'm saying. Like, so Disney got Detroit through. Well, why can't somebody else use IAAPA to showcase their stuff?
Well, and they do. They usually obviously it's a big deal. It's a big deal for the theme park industry. A lot of the new concepts are out. But if you're a casual person, if you're not there for media writing an article, or you don't have a major YouTube channel, or you're not somebody trying to buy one of these products, yes, you can go there. You can have a good time all you want. I just really would avoid wasting somebody's time, basically, with questions that really don't matter. Like, if you have a question about the ride or whatever, they're happy to answer that stuff for you. But if you're gonna sit there and try to have a 20-minute conversation about, I've been on this ride and this ride and this ride, you don't do that. Just kind of go by, look at what they have to offer, enjoy the information that you're gaining by going there, and just enjoy the floor. I would just try to avoid anybody, like a person. They don't want to answer the same question 75 times in an hour to people that aren't going to buy the product. Like they have things to do. It's just, I think people get that misconception happens a lot. More people want to go to IAAPA because they see that they give away free snacks and you're allowed to go ride some of the rides. You can go. They have an outside portion where you can go ride all the latest fair rides, and it's all good, great, They allow you to do that, but again, don't think of it as you're a customer. You're there as a person that was, either invited or you were, you were able to get there. You can't sit there and I saw a rant of people that are like, oh, they didn't let my kid ride the ride and blah blah blah. They shut it down. And I'm like, yeah, you didn't pay for a ticket to go. You know what I mean? It's not a carnival. You know what I'm saying? You're not at Disney. That's not a thing. They're just there to they're there to sell products. And that's all I have on IAAPA. You have anything else on IAAPA?
Nope.
That's it, huh? So, you have anything else on anything else?
Not that I can think off the top of my head. Just continue supporting the Wallace Ride YouTube channel. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a backlog of a bunch of stuff that I'm going to have to start dropping pretty soon here. So keep on the lookout for that, which that should already be out by the time this comes out. But it's go check all that stuff out. Show us some love. If you have any questions about what we do, what we love, feel free to comment on any of the videos. We'll answer them. We have a live coming up very soon, which is is it next Sunday?
This Sunday coming up.
Yeah, Sunday coming up. So be there or be square, basically.
Come hang out.
Come hang out, ask questions, call us ugly, whatever you want to do, man. Just come through.
Please don't call me ugly. I'm sensitive.
I'm not. You can call me ugly all you want. But anyway, other than that, that's all I got. So if you got nothing else, that'll conclude this episode of the Wildest Ride podcast. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Take care, everybody.